Hi there, I'm Laura, one of the owners and designers here at Rivet Patterns, and today I'm going to show you how to add a removable strap option to your Sonata Sling Bag and Backpack. It's really super easy. You can see I've got my pattern pieces here and all my supplies, and we are going to get started. First thing we need is the pattern piece that is specific to the removable adjustable, I should say, option for this bag. So you need that. You need some webbing. So this is one piece of webbing. It's 1.5 inches wide. It's about 3 to 4 inches long. I need one D-ring. Additionally, I need however many shoulder straps that I want. So if I just want a sling bag, I'll just do one shoulder strap. If I want to wear it as a backpack, I'm going to make 2 of these, all right? So that includes 2 swivel clips, 1 tri-slider or adjustable buckle, and about 44 inches of 1.5 inch webbing. That's all you need if you're making a sling bag. If you want to make it a possibility of a backpack, you're going to need doubles. That's 4 swivel clips, 2 tri-slider or adjustable buckles, and 2 pieces of webbing that are about 1.5 inches wide by about 44-ish inches long. Okay? So you want to learn how to make this exact same? Check out the link for the adjustable strap tutorial in the description box below. All right, here we go. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my piece of strap connector webbing and my D-ring, and I'm going to place 1 raw edge through there, and I'm going to fold the raw edges together around that flat bar. Then I'm going to head to my sewing machine, and getting as close to that flat bar as I can, I'm going to top stitch. I'm going to back stitch a few times just to keep things, together. All right, here we are. Now we're going to take one of our new strap tabs. We're going to place the raw edges together. So right side up on the strap tab, and then the raw edge of our strap, we're going to place, a little bit, 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch above that raw edge of the strap tab, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and clip this in place. Now I'm going to head to my sewing machine, and I'm going to, using a 1/4 inch seam allowance, I'm going to baste this to my piece. All right, so I basted this on here. I did not use 1/4 of an inch. I used 1/8 of an inch. Now, what we want to do is we're going to take our other strap tab piece and we want to place it right side down. So the strap tabs are right side together, and we're going to line up all those raw edges, give it some clips. Then I'm going to head to my sewing machine, and using a 1/4 inch seam allowance, I'm going to stitch all the way around. Okay, from here up, stop here, put your needle down and pivot, go across here, stop here, put your needle down and pivot, and then back down here, making sure to back stitch at both ends. Here we are. Now let's grab some scissors, and we are going to trim those corners a little bit, as much as we can, without going into our connector there. Okay. And then we are going to snip just a little under 1/4 of an inch around these curves. Okay. Now let's grab our pressing mat and our iron. Now, if you're using vinyl, be careful with this next part. You do not want to melt your fabric. This is waterproof canvas, so I have to be extra careful. So we're going to pull this right side out. I'm using the D-ring as my little helper. And then I'm going to push the curves and the points out. Depending on the fabric you use will determine whether it's difficult or not. Okay, I'm going to give this a little bit of a press because you see how it wants to puff out. But I'm going to be very careful. Okay, additionally, you can use some clips because you see, even with ironing it still doesn't want to sit down. But you can use some clips, which I will do. Just grab a few just to hold that seam allowance down. All right, now what I want to do is I want to top stitch all the way along here, but also this raw edge here to kind of baste all that together. Here we go. And if you have any exposed seam allowance here at these tips, you just want to trim that off a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to take my scissors again, and I'm going to snip into this curve a little less than 1/4 of an inch, because I did top stitch at 1/4 of an inch. I'm not sure if I said that. So a little less. I don't want to go through the seam allowance. Okay, and so that's going to give some maneuverability to this piece. All right, so I've made my strap tab, and I've also made my strap. To get an idea what this is going to look like, here's one of my bags. This is in canvas, and I have made it with the D-ring like I just showed you. And so when you're done, you have D-ring here, and you have 2 D-rings here, and you just pick which side you want. And if I wanted it to be a backpack, I would just add another strap and put it to this side. All right, so that's what your finished product will look like.